So who we talking to today?
Today we have April Dozier with Adorn Beauty, who has beat my face to the gods. And then we have Cathy Thomas with Switch Lanes, which is a non-profit organization out of Raleigh. So I'm excited about today's episode in the Foosic experience. Stay tuned.
Foosic experience. The Foosic experience. Foosic experience.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Foosic experience. I am Tanisha Carter, the musical chef, and today on the Mother's Day edition, we have none other than Adorn Beauty. Hi! April Dozier. And Switch Lanes Raleigh, Cathy Thomas.
Hi everyone.
Hi ladies, how y'all doing today?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
How are you? We all gonna eat today. I said earlier, I don't know if we we have a carrot and apple mimosa. So good eats. Cheers to a wonderful interview tonight. Some good food. Yes.
It's good.
Very healthy mimosa. Oh, it's made by the master mixer herself, me. Hey, boo. So tonight's meal, and why did I pick tonight's meal, April?
Because I love omelets and mimosas.
Yeah, so tonight is like a brunch, breakfast for dinner type thing.
Woohoo.
So we have a smoked salmon omelet with spinach, feta, and tomatoes, and a nice fruit salad on the side. So, as you know, everybody takes first bite. So, first bite.
Looks good.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy. That looks good. Yes.
Oh, of course, mine's gonna fall apart on me.
It's okay. Listen, we eat how you eat now.
Yeah, like you at the house.
Okay.
This is good.
I like that. That's cute.
That's real cute.
I've never had salmon in my omelet.
It's the first
So
time.
is this just like a first bite thing, or we can like?
You can talk about it. It's the first bite.
No, I was asking if I can keep eating. Do I?
Because I am.
I didn't want to ruin the first bite experience, so I was like,
No, you eat.
okay,
You have another bite.
okay.
I'll let you, because I know y'all been waiting.
Patiently waiting.
This is really
But I already knew it was
good.
gonna be good because I've had the opportunity to eat numerous dishes from the musical chef, and I have never been disappointed.
Thank you. I'm going to cut you on the people camera.
This is delicious.
It is. Listen, y'all. I think people really fail to realize that when I eat my own food, I be like, who cooked that?
It's like somebody knew what they were doing.
You know? And I always have the opportunity to mix and match stuff. Because I was like, an omelet, really? You want a chef to make an omelet? What I'm going to do? So I had to chef it up a little bit. So.
See?
We call it the culinary.
Yeah, the culinary.
That's the culinary.
So I done made a culinary omelet.
Culinary drink.
Culinary drink. So yeah.
And I couldn't think of anything. I was like, ooh, omelet.
Yeah, crazy, right? Sorry, we're gonna have one more bite.
Okay.
And then we're gonna start talking. I'm with y'all, I'm a little hungry.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's good.
I was doing this.
That was really good.
Kudos to me for the idea.
Kudos to you.
Because she asked me what did I want. I was like, anything you cook is good with me.
Okay. So, Mother's Day edition. Adorn Beauty.
Ooh.
We're gonna start with you because see, I shining on these people's camera today. Say, hey, cameraman, I'm looking good today.
She's shining.
I'm shining. You know, I've been adorned today.
I like that.
So this is how underpainting
The glow. I got that glow. Enhance.
Enhance. Only enhance.
Okay, yeah, because you know that glow comes.
Yeah, that inner beauty has to come out.
So tell me a little bit about Adorn Beauty. How long have you been in business, and what made you decide to start Adorn Beauty?
Well, my mom used to play in makeup. Well, do makeup, and I played in makeup like when I was 5 years old. Okay. And when I turned 16, I could not wait for my mama to do my makeup. I was like, Mama, can you do my makeup? Mama, can you do my makeup? And you know how when you're growing up, people ask you, what you want to be when you grow up? Right. And you say the typical doctor, lawyer, you know, right. Teacher. But I never thought about saying makeup artist because I never thought that you could make a career out of becoming a makeup artist. Right. So 2019. I pursued everything but that. And I would say in 2002, 2003, that's when I realized that, you know what, makeup is really my passion. It's art. I love playing in makeup. Why don't I just start making up people's faces just for free, you know, like as a hobby. And so I just started doing it for organizations, nonprofit organization. Breast cancer is like a heartstring for me, so I'm always just donating my services, even now. But pageants, dance stuff, and so I decided to make it a career in 2010. Yeah. And I've been going since then, and so I'm excited.
Cool. I am too, because you know, you stayed there. Everybody's like, who did your makeup? Like, this is the lady. Always adorning my, you know, beautiful face.
Yes, you're welcome.
But what's so crazy is when you started doing the makeup, the first thing you said, are we gonna play some music while I'm doing this?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I gotta have some music.
I gotta bring it back to the music. It's a music experience. It would be wrong if I didn't. So with the music, is it custom to your client, or when did you fall in love with music?
Oh my God. I've been falling in love with music probably when I was in my mama's womb. But we just always played music in the house. You know, from Heavy D to the Temptations, like straight music head, from gospel music to country music, pop, rap. I mean, anything that has a message, anything that has a good beat, our family was for. And so I've always been a music head, but music is art. Yes. Makeup is art. And so when you put all that together, it's like you vibing and your creative juices just start flowing and you like, let me add a little wing to that liner. But yeah, I do
pop to that lip.
To that lip.
You know?
But yeah, I do play music according to the client. Like I can feel out their vibe, you know, what they want to listen to. Just like recently, it's prom season. So I've been playing nothing but straight BeYOuty for my prom babies because it gets them so hyped. They be like, yes, Miss April can have some glitter. But yeah, so I always play music according to, you know, how the vibe is. And if it's somebody, you know, kind of old school, I play some jazz for them, you know. But if I'm just feeling it, you know, I'm gonna go from neo soul to straight worship. I'm about to
say, you don't want to play anything for sister, you know, sister over here from church.
Right. You know, so I play all types.
Cool. Yeah. So, Miss Cathy Thomas, how you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful.
So listen, y'all, this is gonna be real hard. I tried to be real professional just now, but I am not gonna be able to do it. This is my cousin. This is my cousin. But I brought her here because she has a great platform, and it would be remiss of me if I didn't allow her platform to play on top of mine. So I brought her here today so that you can talk about Switch Lanes Raleigh. I know it's new in the area, you kind of, you know, fresh in it. So let us know a little bit about what Switch Lanes is and where you stand right now with Switch Lanes.
Well, Switch Lanes is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are dealing with the community who are looking to do just that, switch lanes from one avenue in their life to another. We function under 4 pillars, which is education, entrepreneurship, economical development, and legal justice. We have multiple branches in the area. Our national office is in Waukegan, Illinois, and each branch, they're focusing on their own pillar. I'm choosing economical development because I feel like it covers more of a broader platform. Where I'm looking to go with that is, individuals who are looking to, say, build their credit. People like, saving money, job prep, interview prep, resumes, things like that. We work a lot with the community. I've had the opportunity to work with the homeless shelter downtown Raleigh. Right now, we're at that point where just trying to partner up with other nonprofits who are looking to do the same thing, become like a resource center, that type of thing. It kind of, when it was introduced to me, we all have that. You had used the word passion. Passion is like a big word. And when Switch Lanes was introduced to me, it was like for a long time we tried to figure out what our purpose is. And I battled with that for some time, just trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing? I was a single mom, of course I always worked, things like that, but it was like, what really drives me? And one thing that I noticed was that my passion, it came from helping others. And it's not that I've been in a situation where I've had the most, but it was just something that tugged on my heartstrings a little bit. And Switch Lanes has offered me that platform to do so. Like you said, we are in our beginning phases. One thing about everyone who's involved, it's a learning and experience, I think, for all of us. No one, I think, that started with Switch Lanes really had all the answers. It's like we're kind of learning as we go. I've been under a great director, our national president, Anthony McIntyre. He's giving me a lot of good directions to go in. So following him, has been very beneficial to me. So we're kind of in that phase of just getting established. I'm looking to actually reinvent, because we've been going under Switch Lanes Raleigh, North Carolina. But it's no, I think it should just be Switch Lanes North Carolina. So we have a few things, coming up. We're looking to have a job fair coming up, maybe the June, July area. So I'm looking into that. Actually looking for team members, supporters, volunteers, all of that. So anyone that's interested, please visit. You can actually look us up on our national webpage, which is switchlaneinc.org. I have a Facebook page, which is Switch Lanes Raleigh NC as of right now. Look us up. Contact information is there. You can inbox us. I've actually had the opportunity to work with the musical chef. We actually fed the homeless before together. That was a beautiful experience. Yes, it was really nice. It was really
Love
nice.
Letters for the Homeless. We worked with someone else, but she did. It was cool. We made lunches and
did you post pictures?
Yep.
I want to see it.
Yeah, it was really good. And actually, I had the opportunity to interview her while she was in the kitchen. So that's why this was being reciprocated. Of course I would do it. It's so I'm just looking to get back out there. When I first, when I first started, I actually was in the process of switching lanes myself. I still have my children in the home, working, going to school. But now that my children have kind of gone off to be their own men, it's okay, just they're off doing things. Mom wants to be kind of back doing some things that's meaningful as well. I want them to be able to look back at me and be okay, mom is doing a little something. So,
yeah. Since we talking about mothers and Mother's Day, she brought her babies up first. So we're gonna talk about
bring up the babies.
So we're gonna talk about her babies first. So my nephews / cousins / them two military men, they are completely funny to me. But tell me about Aaron and Amir.
My twins, like she said, Aaron and Amir, they are characters. But we as parents, we think that our role is to teach them. But when it comes to Aaron and Amir, they have actually taught me so much. They have opened my mind to so many things. They have enlightened me to so many things. And the decision to go into the military was actually their decision on their own.
Both of them?
Both of them. And at first,
they fall away.
Right.
They really fall.
Like at first, you know, as a mom, you know, I was just like, you know, we expect like college or, you know, we have like certain expectation. It was just like military. Your mind kind of goes in 1,000 different directions. And I was just like, okay. So I started to talk to them like, you know, guys, you know, why the military? Like, tell me, what is it? And it wasn't, you know, the everyday, they just wanted something to do. My babies looked at me and they were just like, Mom, you know, we want to do something honorable. And it was like, how could I go against that? Because, you know, you have, you know, feedback from other individuals. You're like, why would you let your sons do that? And, you know, with everything going on in the world today. And I said, you know what, you know, we have individuals who wake up one day. We have our firefighters and our policemen, our military, you know, individuals. We have these individuals because somebody woke up one day and said this is what they wanted to do, you know. And I just happened to have 2 individuals that woke up one day and was like, this is what I wanted to do. And if we didn't have those people like that, you know, where would we be? You think about it. Like if we really didn't have it. So I'm honored, you know, to be their mom, you know, for them to be my children. So right now, Aaron is actually in Japan and Amir is in the Ukraine. So yes.
I told you they were far. You know.
So you know, I'm sitting back like just kind of like I guess soaking it all in. Like clearly,
so how do you,
I feel like I did something right.
How do you
how do you deal with not being? Because I know you don't get to talk to them as often as you want to. Like growing up, like they was right in the other room. So how do you deal with that now? It switched lanes, kind of like your new baby.
Yes, and in a sense, like for starters. I come from a very supportive family. My family, you know, Tanisha knows, like, I know when in all aspects of life, all, you know, challenges, whatever I've ever gone through in life, good, bad, ups and downs, I have had the support of my family. And so, of course, with Aaron and Amir being gone, my family has been there tremendously. But yes, switch lanes, I am using that as a, you know, like, okay, I have to put my focus somewhere else because it was challenging for me at first with my baby stuff because I had that.
That's like emptiness.
Yes, it was like I had that feeling like my life was like useless. Like, what am I going to do with myself now? Like, I didn't have a purpose anymore. I felt like, you know, and you know, some individuals like, girl, this is your time to get it, but
do what you need
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. So I'm glad I had like, you know, those individuals who were in my ear, like, you know, because it's good to have a support team, and I do have that and encouragement, and especially those individuals that are around me too. I have those individuals around me that see more in me than you tend to see in yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. Switch lanes has been.
These are my 2 people.
So yeah, I do switch lanes. I do plan on making that my new focus point.
Cool.
That's good.
So Mama over here, tell us about Miss Lydia.
Princess Lydia.
Honey, listen, that post you put the other day.
With her walking on her tippy toes in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Talking about some, Mommy, the floor is dirty. Girl, you better walk.
The most honest little creatures you're ever meet.
About Lydia, well, being that it's Mother's Day, I get very full around this time because this is the month that my mother passed in 2000, and it's Mother's Day. And I would say before Lydia, my husband and I tried to conceive for 7 years straight, and we were unable to conceive a child. It was hurtful because I'm motherless and I can't be a mother. So the pain, I don't know, it was a pain that I couldn't explain, of going through Mother's Day every year, thinking about my mom and not being able to conceive a child. So when God blessed us to be able to conceive a child with no medication, just straight miracle, nobody but God, it's special. And I take Mother's Day very seriously because of those 2 things, and because I work my butt off for my child. And Lydia is truly a blessing. She's like a diva, a little baby diva. Tanisha, you already know.
She is.
But she's a joy.
She is.
And sometimes I think she's my mouthpiece because she say whatever I'm thinking. You know, she could be, just say something out the blue to strangers, and I'd be like, Lydia, you cannot say that. But she is a true joy. I can honestly say God knew what I needed. He knew what I needed at that time being. Not only did he bless me with a child, but he blessed me with a daughter. So I can be able to experience being a mother to my child, just like my mom was able to experience being a mother to me for that short period of time. But it's just so amazing how he puts things together. We think what we're going through and what we're dealing with is gonna last forever, but God steps in and just said, nope, I'm gonna give you your baby because you waited long enough, you endured long enough, you've been patient long enough, and I never left you nor forsake. And that alone,
because I'm can't wait to talk about Miss Michaela.
Yeah, that alone just makes you feel so full. Like everything that I do, from Adorn BeYOUty to whatever it is, it's building a legacy for my child. It's not for me.
Yeah.
When it comes to Lydia, I'm not selfish. When it comes to Adorn BeYOUty, I'm not selfish. Does the money look good? Yes, but it's not about the money. It's about building a legacy. I purposely take her to events to do makeup so she can see what I'm doing. So she won't grow up saying, well, I gotta work for somebody, when technically you don't. Or I have to do this because I'm supposed to. No, you work whatever your gift is. If your gift is cutting cake, you better cut that cake. Cut the cake. You know, I purposely allow her to see what I do. You know, so that's my girl.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So let's talk about my baby, Miss Michaela Naomi Lamb. I'm gonna give you a whole thing because she is just that. But Michaela, man, so I think, like you said, they teach you. You think it's for you to learn? No, she taught me. And she's taught me so much. And the biggest thing she taught me is how to love. Unconditionally. No matter what. As we've talked before, as I've talked before, I've been through some things, and when I'm ready to completely tell, it will come out. But until then, she has been my support system. She has been my person to say, Mommy, did you think it was gonna be easy when you got back out here? It's okay. I'm good.
That's what makes you feel good to hear them say.
Them say, okay. You're like, I'm good. You good? I'm good. As long as you good, I'm good. You know, and like you said, I purposely took Michaela to events. Michaela is the culinary chemist. That's what she coined herself that. Wow. Like, when this gets big, can I have my own commercial segment?
See?
Yeah, you sure can. Whatever you want to do. So Michaela Lamb is like my mouthpiece, because she definitely will say what I don't say. And she is definitely one of a kind. So shouts out to you, May. And shouts out to Aaron and Amir and Miss Lydia. So it is Mother's Day, you know, thankful for my mother. Because if I didn't have her, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be able to come to you guys every Thursday on your big screen and bring you all this great food and all this great conversation. So shouts out to Tina P. Nice to know you. So I normally start to end my segment with my quick fire questions. I'm gonna add some extra ones this time, but we'll start off with the first one.
Okay.
Whoever
Don't come to me.
and whichever one wants to go first, you can go first. But I'm gonna just throw the question out there and you can go from there. What is your greatest fear?
Failing. That's my greatest fear. Like, and sometimes I try to play it safe and not take the risk at all, and then like, but then you're missing out on not taking the risk.
Right.
But I, fear the fail of
Failing.
failing.
Right.
You know what? I can definitely relate to that, and especially the part where he was like, sometimes you're scared to just jump. You want to play it safe, and I've been known to do that. Like I said, with those individuals that surround me, that's like, you know, you have the ability to do this, you have the ability to do that, but I'd rather stay in like that safe zone where I know that I'm good, I'm comfortable. Like I can push this clock, I know this amount of money is gonna come at least every couple of, you know what I'm saying? Where I know I have the ability to do bigger things. So I'm gonna say like fail as well, or to be like a disappointment. You know, growing up, I would like to say I may have been a challenge.
We all have. We all have.
I may have been a challenge. So, you know, you have those people that it matters to you, like what they think of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when it comes to like, of course, my children, definitely they're at the top of the list. But like my dad, I'm a daddy's baby. Everybody know. Anybody who knows me, they know I'm a daddy's baby. So like, no discredit in my mom, but everybody knows I'm a daddy's baby. And so it's like, that's like I think of fear is like failing, but not making those people proud. Yeah. I think that's
that was my granddad. I got you on that one.
Yeah.
Yes. So the next question is, and I think we've talked about it before with another party, but what is your greatest regret?
Greatest regret, not starting early enough. As far as
Adorn BeYOUty.
Adorn BeYOUty, not starting early enough. You know, I could be farther along than where I am, but you know, everything happens for a reason,
right?
You know, but I wish I would have known that my passion, my gift could turn into a business at an early age. Like imagine where would I be now had I known I could really
Beyonce for homecoming.
Beychella.
Could have been there.
But it's all good.
It is.
Because it's never too late.
Because now you got a musical chef at the Foosic Experience, baby. It's going places.
And it is.
Yeah.
So, like you mentioned, we did have, you know, this conversation at another setting, and I think my answer then was I would have slowed down. That was my answer. But one of the other individuals who was actually there with us at a setting said something that just kind of made us kind of think. And his response was, he wouldn't change anything. And I reminded you, this individual is someone that I know personally who's been through a lot. So you would think like he would be the first one to be like, well, I would have changed this, or I would have done that. But to hear him say that and explain why, it was like, because if you hadn't gone through the things that you had gone through at the time that you had gone through them, think about the things that you wouldn't have, you know. And I was just like, you know what? You are absolutely right.
Because we had that conversation then, and then like the other night after her birthday extravaganza, we had the conversation again, and that was what we said. We were like, we wouldn't be sitting here right now had we changed something else.
Yeah, because everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and maybe if we started too soon, we wouldn't be able to handle, you know, whatever that is, our business or whatever. So.
Right. You're absolutely right.
Yes. All right, ladies, what is your current state of mind?
Oh, you just gonna turn to me.
I'm gonna let you
my
take
current state of mind. Oh, that's a good one. Currently, I'm gonna say my current state of mind is I'm still, to be honest, I'm still in the process of finding me. I just turned 40 the other day, and I know a lot of people will say, well, you would think by 40 you were already...
Still trying to get my life together. How many days we But, you know, you would think, you know, at 40 it's like, you're supposed to have it together.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to have all the answers. You're supposed to already be, you know, on that path of wherever you were supposed to be or whatever. But I'm learning to grasp what I think I deserve. You know what I mean? Like, I've been known to settle. That's something that I've had multiple people tell me that, and it's just now where I'm actually starting to realize that. Like, I'll settle, just because. So now it's like, at 40, I don't want to settle anymore. I just don't think that's where I'm at. That's not the space that I'm in. So it's like, I'm in that, if you're not beneficial, if you're not where I'm at, if you're not contributing to what I need,
nonsense.
you know, then that's just kind of the space
Did you
I'm
just open
in.
your eyes and look at me like that?
No, but I'm thinking about my own self.
Like, on your current state of mind? Oh.
Look, as you speak, I'm going to eat a piece of food. It's just staring me in my face.
Say being authentic and being intentional and doing what makes me happy, because I don't want to keep doing things just to please people. I end up pleasing people. I'm the one on the back burner suffering because I'm pleasing somebody else.
Right.
And once you cut that out, that's when authenticity really rises up, because it's like, you know what? I want to do what makes me happy. I want to do what makes me happy, not what makes somebody else happy, but what makes me happy. If the joke ain't funny, I'm not laughing.
Right.
That's authenticity.
I'm like, that really wasn't funny, right?
Be like,
Man, can you do that? Are you gonna do that?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, if you want to do what's good for you, I want to be intentional in what I do. I don't want to just waste time. Everything that I do, every move that I make is an intentional move. There's a reason behind my nose. There's a reason behind my yes. There's a reason behind why I'm driving I-40 instead of 540. You know what I'm saying? Everything is intentional for me right now. Like, no more playing games like how I used to when I was young.
I need some people more like that in my life.
Yeah, I'm so serious.
I'm telling you how big this is April.
Right.
I want to be, because I want to live life on purpose. I want to die empty. And when I say die empty, meaning I want to die knowing that I have fulfilled the purpose that God has planned for me. I don't want to look back and be like, what did I do? What did I accomplish? I want to be intentional about what God has for me. And I don't know, lately I would lay in the bed and I would have those thoughts. April, at some point in your life, you have to die. And that's reality.
That is. It is.
Where are you going to go? What you going to do? What have you accomplished? And for me, I'm like, God, I want to be intentional. Playing no more games. And it's not easy.
No.
It is not easy. It sound good. Sounds so beautiful.
It does.
But it's a struggle. Yeah, it's a struggle to live an intentional life, because you can go day by day, just same routine, and before you know it, it's a whole week done went by, a month, 3 months, a year. And I'm like, what in the world did I do? And so that is my current state of mind, just being on the road of authenticity and being intentional about everything that I do.
Yes.
I be trying.
I know here. So we gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna add some funny stuff.
Okay, good.
Some good stuff. I got a little serious.
Cause you about to see what have people crying.
No, wait. Let's pray.
We going back. I think this is a little fun, just a little this or that. So,
Okay.
Sneakers or heels?
Heels.
Sneakers now, because
I know.
child,
heels.
I got on flats now. Don't show
I
my
knew you was
flats.
gonna say heels.
You already know.
I love heels, but I just-
I don't even think I walk right in sneakers. Matter of fact, I thought this was matter of fact one
Matter of
year.
fact, she don't. She's in sneakers too.
So like one time, I think it was like my birthday. My brother bought me some sneakers. He's like, between my brother, that's the only reason why I ever had like good sneakers anyway. So I went and got this outfit. I'm thinking I'm dressing cute with my sneakers on, and I see my sister Kim, and she was like, "You look funny," and I'm like, "Well, and I'm like, "Well, I thought I was cute today, but I feel." My heels, that's a part of my personality. That's my, you know.
That's your signature.
I got that definitely from my mama. All day. All day. Like,
Yes. Savory foods or sweet foods?
Savory.
Sweet. I like sweet food. Even in my dishes, like just regular. I don't know, I'd rather have like a sweet taste than a.
I love flavor.
Me too. I'm a savory girl. Okay, being right or exercising empathy?
Ooh,
Empathy.
empathy. But sometimes I just want to be right.
I think I do empathy.
Empathy, yeah.
So,
Lunch or dinner?
Dinner.
dinner.
I like dinner.
I'm about to say, I be sleeping lunch. What my lunch is like actually like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I work
Oh.
nights. So that's what my lunch is. So during the day when everyone else is eating lunch, I'm asleep.
Sleep.
Yeah. So
Okay. Call or text?
Text. I ain't got time to be talking about it on the phone.
I like
I got too much to do.
I like to talk.
Yes, you do.
Shut up. I like to talk to you. I want to hear your voice. I want to, text messages can be taken the wrong way.
Definitely.
You know, the tones and the, you can,
Yeah, because I sometimes look at text and be like,
what? Yeah.
bruh.
But you know those memes where they say, "What's your excuse of here? Get off the phone." Like, I
You
try to
that
hear,
person?
like, "Hey girl, let me close the refrigerator." I'm gonna call you right back. Hey girl, let me flush the toilet. Let me call you right back.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Religious or spiritual?
Spiritual.
My mama gonna see this. I would say spiritual too.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. Let's see. So, back to the good question. What is your greatest achievement? And I'm going to say today because 10 years, 5 years from now, it could be totally different. So, what is your greatest achievement to date?
Well, I can answer that quick.
Okay, good.
Mine is definitely my children.
Okay.
Like that has been, like you feel like you failed at certain things, even in the things that I didn't get right with them. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like I can look at them and just be like, and like how you were speaking earlier when they're able to tell you like it's okay.
Right.
And they're your she was your support system. My babies have been my world, and to see them off, like. Oh God, I'm not gonna cry. But to see them off, like it gives me that feeling of
In the jungle.
right.
I can see that. Definitely,
did
I
that.
agree to that.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Lydia?
Well, being at Lydia, just she's in the first grade. Yeah, that's a great achievement. But I would say having a family. Period. Just being a wife, being a mother, and juggling everyday life from cooking dinner to washing clothes to listening to what my husband has to talk about during the day, and Lydia, just being able to juggle all that in one and still be intact and sane. That is like the best achievement you could ever accomplish.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't lost my mind.
That's right.
All right. What is your most treasured possession?
Besides my makeup.
My dad said music. His music. And I guess it was because he put his heart and soul in it. I could definitely say, of course, Michaela, that's a given.
Yeah.
But my talent is my most treasured possession. Because like I said before, when we first started eating, I'm amazed at the stuff that I come up with, because it just be like, well, Tanisha, this well, hey, it's here. I ain't gotta use it, and it comes together like magnificently.
It tastes good.
It's amazing, and I'll be like, I did that. So my talent is my most treasured possession. So yeah, if your makeup is, then yes, honey. 'Cause again,
It is.
go back to the face.
I'm still trying to figure my
Yours?
I'm gonna say, and I think this is off the top of my head just from an experience that just happened the other night. I'm gonna say my personality.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that, because I don't want to sound like vain or anything, but the reason why I say that is because I had a situation the other night at work where I had like my evaluation. And you know, in certain positions that you're in, you have to like be a certain kind of way. You're in certain leadership positions, you're expected not to have this type of, you know, social type status. So, you know what I'm saying? Things like that right there. And it was brought to my attention that this just may be an example of, you know, maybe this is not your last step. This is not your, you know, because with, you know, that personality that you have, that was a gift that was given to you, and that's why it makes you a good person to be out there doing what you're doing. Like I've been in the nursing field, you know, things like that right there. I've actually gone to college for like social work and things, you know, so I feel like with the person that I am, it just kind of goes with who I'm supposed to be. So, and everyone doesn't have that. Everyone does. That's just like, it's been plenty of times you've been places and you'll be like, you need to find you another job. Cause this, like,
Not for you.
Service is just really not your thing. You know, so like that right there, I feel like my personality fits who I'm supposed to be. So I take pride in that. And I think I'm more so doing it now than I have before.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
All right, back to the fun question.
I don't know, the fun question might make me nervous. I don't know.
Emotional or logical? I am the emotional one. Hey, I'm gonna give you mine, and I ain't even answering, but emotional all the way. I'm trying to fix it. I
know,
but honey, that emotion come real fast. That's the first thing. Then you had to think back. Honey,
Exactly. I'm logical.
Yeah, you are. Cause I come to you with my emotions,
and I be like, and I'm like, why can't I be empathetic? It's not just you, it's with anybody. I'm like, why can't I be empathetic? Because I see something inside, and I'm like, you don't see this greatness is if you don't get yourself together. You know, just in general, like. But yeah, I'm definitely logical. I thought I was emotional, but I'm so not.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I am. I'm emotional. I try to balance it in a way that it kind of, you know, like being that I do know that I'm emotional, sometimes depending on the situation, I'll try to like sit back with myself and kind of like, okay, you're acting out of emotion right now. Like, you know, get your thoughts together. But I am known to be more emotional. I am.
It's good. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I don't know. It has its positives.
Like you gotta balance it. Like
I'm telling you, the emotions make you want to just spaz. You can't spaz on everybody. You got
you
to,
really can't.
You got to.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Yeah, really, right on in.
What would Jesus do?
Can you think it? Because, honey, you be one that he made you. So.
Did you know you was doing all this?
Right. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Oh yeah, chocolate cake. Yeah.
Cake.
Well, she go give a specific cake.
Yeah, because I don't eat a
chocolate
lot of like different pineapple this and turn over that and glaze.
Yeah,
I'm not an advanced
I'm
cake
cakey.
eater. Just give me some chocolate cake. Yeah.
Okay. Outspoken or reserved?
Reserved. I think I'm reserved. You think I'm reserved? Am I outspoken, child?
I just met you today, but from everything else that you said, it's kind of hard to believe that you would be reserved.
I think starting off, sometimes I'm reserved because I'm observant.
Okay.
And then once I open up, I'm outspoken. Okay, I'm just gonna admit my truth. I'm outspoken.
Come on. This is the truth table.
Yes.
It's like the red table.
We have the
We got a circle around. This is the truth table.
You know.
Okay, I'm outspoken.
Okay.
I'm outspoken.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm outspoken.
Most definitely.
But in my defense, it took me a while to get there. Because I did not always used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I was bullied. People used to mess with me. So you got like, at that moment when I did find my voice,
it was on from there.
So then I had to learn how to
bring it in.
Yeah. Reconciliation or they'll get over it?
Both. It depends on the situation. Because if somebody is dead in the wrong, you gonna get over that.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right.
I would have to say both too.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's that when somebody asked me that, I said depends on the situation.
It depends.
It definitely depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm in a crossroads right now. I'm gonna stick to this paper. Stick to this paper. Roller coaster or water slide?
Roller coaster all day.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Slide. Water park, water baby.
No.
Hey, that's what I'm
I
talking
can't
about.
Roller
swim.
coaster.
So I don't care if it's 3 feet, I'm gonna drown. In my mind, I'm a drown.
Yeah, I don't do the water.
I will scream in that little puddle of water. No.
Right.
No. Roller coaster.
They be like, stand up. Like, oh, sorry.
And look, ain't no water right
I
here.
didn't know.
Right here. Everything is, I'm just clean.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh gosh. All right, fish fry, seafood boil, or cookout barbecue.
Oh, you know you wrong for that, because that is hard.
Yeah.
I
Okay, fish fry.
you could do it all in one setting.
I want
why not all at one
I want
time?
all of it.
At a cookout, you got the barbecue.
Yeah.
Then you got, cause see, at ours,
Yeah.
to my our family.
Yeah, you had the
Can I
seafood
come?
going over at this
Can
side. You
I
got
come?
somebody on the grill. Of
Yes,
course.
ma'am, you sure
We had the
can.
banging family.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Like,
One
Uncle
person-
Billy in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we do all
See,
that.
can you go do? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta be by the person that dipped that fish.
Cause I
Who
want the
dipped the
first one
fish?
to come out.
Yeah, I want
That's
the
Aunt
first
Brenda.
one.
Give me a hot fish.
All right, so we are on to our last two, like, not tough questions.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, let's take one. Let's all take one. Okay, what do you regard as your lowest depth of misery? As the lowest depth of misery, not yours, in general. What would you regard?
While she's thinking, can I get an understanding of the question? Like a situation we've been in that took us to that?
No, so to me, and you're gonna get the same answer for every interview because they ask me this. I consider someone who is a hater you have to be in your lowest depth of misery to be a hater, because you have to be absolutely miserable to hate on someone who has the same 24 hours in a day that you do.
Good.
Like you said, you got to find your passion. You have to find what drives you. I can't hate on you for what you're doing. That's not my job. That's not my lane. That's not my, my avenue.
Right.
But I gotta go my avenue. You doing an awesome job, sis. High five. Keep going. I'm not gonna hate on you. And there's people out here that do that for no apparent
That's
reason.
That's
good. That's really good.
So
Now that I have
an
an understanding, that's good.
To me, that's the lowest depth of misery. Is a hater.
Yeah.
Cause why? What? Yeah.
Well, I would say a bitter person, because bitter person and a mean person, they're, to me, are two totally different type of people. A mean person is just a mean person. A bitter person reacts out of their hurt, because hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
So for me, it would be a bitter person because there's nothing positive about them. They're always negative, and always speaking things out of hurtfulness because of their hurt.
Gotcha.
So for me, I would say a bitter person.
Oh, Miss don't got nothing to say. Man, I stumped her. Yes.
Oh God, both of those were like really good answers. God, gosh, yeah, I think you might. I guess I never really thought about that. But
I never thought about it
I would
either.
say that as well. Like when you invest a lot of your time, you know, just when you have that much time in the day that you can focus in on someone else and make them your topic of discussion.
Yeah.
And, you know, to degrade someone else's character to make yourself look good. I think that's like one of the ones I don't like. Like you try to, you know, I'm gonna talk down on this person, and you know, and especially when it's false. You know, when you're totally going against just, you know, because a lot of people do things for like power positions, you know, and when you have those power-stricken people, I feel like, you know, they're willing to do anything, you know, so I would have to say someone maybe in that space would be like a miserable person.
Yeah, the lowest depth of misery.
Yeah, the lowest depth of misery. I you know, that's
okay.
that's where I was going.
Yes, we gotta let the people know.
Yeah.
So, to sum all of it up, the last question is, what's your motto?
I think we should got prepped for that question. Gosh,
That's why it's called quick fire.
my own motto.
Your own motto.
Pertaining to my life or business or
Pertaining to
anything.
your life, your business, your you.
I'm gonna let you go first.
This is like a motto that's already spoken of that we use, or something that we just.
Whatever.
Anything.
I mean, I'm
resonates
definitely one of
with
the
you.
ones that treat people like you would like to be treated. That's something
What
that
do
I've.
you live
Oh
by?
yeah, I do that. I can honestly say that, regardless of your social status, you know, we were just speaking earlier, and I was explaining how, you know, working with homeless people, we tend to like just, you know, like turn our nose.
And what do I always say? We are all one check away.
I just said, yeah. So I would
from
say,
being homeless.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, treat others like you would want to be treated.
Yeah. For me, bloom where you're planted. That
like
that
that.
phrase is very popular. Bloom where you're planted, and that has always been with me for, I would say, years. Wherever I'm placed in that season in my life, I'm gonna bloom there until it's time for me to be uprooted, and I go somewhere else. Every step goes higher and higher, and every level goes higher and higher. So wherever I'm planted in that season, it is meant for me to be there. It is meant for me to have my character built. You know, I'm building my character, and then once I have accomplished that area, or God has saying that's good, you're good right there, it's time for you to shift. I shift on, and then I bloom somewhere else.
Right.
You know,
And developing.
Yep, you're developing just like a
Developing,
flower.
developing.
Just like a flower, you're developing. So, bloom where you planted.
Right. I like that.
Yeah, me too. So this is a time where I'll turn it over to you guys. First, I want to say thank you to both of you for coming tonight. Both of you hold a special place in my heart and in my development in life. I thank you. Both of you embody something as I build my character and my womanhood, something that I want to take from both of you in growing to be the woman that I am today, and that I continue to strive to be. So, you know, thank you. And tell us a little bit where they can follow you, how they can get in contact with you. We'll start with you, we'll go to you, and then if y'all have any questions for me, just, I mean, you know, you don't have to, but, you know, I'll open up the table.
For me, you can contact me on Facebook. It is www.facebook.com/Adorn BeYouty. So that's BeYouty. You can also contact me on Instagram, And it's the same way, Adorn, BeYouty. So hit me up.
I'm also on Facebook. Like I said, we have our national webpage, www.switchlaneinc.org. Raleigh Switch Lanes is on Facebook and on Instagram, same way, Raleigh Switch Lanes NC. Actually, it's a pleasure. I would like to say this. It's a pleasure to be here. Of course, you know that I'm going to always support you, not just from a Switch Lane standpoint, but from a big cousin standpoint. I have sat back and I have watched you grow. I've been through your challenges, a lot of your challenges with you. I'm glad that you have not allowed those things to hold you down. I'm proud of you. I want you to, to continue to grow. And as you continue to grow, then I will continue to grow as well. So I look forward to us growing
together.
Yes. I've known Tanisha, was it like just 2 years?
3
years. And in the 3 years that I've known you, I have known that you are consistent and you are loyal. And I love your hustle. I don't like saying hustle, but it is. It's like I love your grind. I love how you remain consistent in your business and what you do. You don't change, you don't waver. And it's an honor to see your growth from when I first met you to now. It is nothing but a straight, awesome testimony.
Thank you. Thank you. So we ain't gonna do no more cause see that tears are gonna roll. And that's not what we're gonna take. We're gonna end on an awesome note. But I want to thank everybody for coming into the Foosic experience this evening, and you can follow us at www.foosicexp.com and all social media avenues: IG, Twitter, Facebook, Foosic Experience, Foosic EXP. Thank you. It's Foosic.
Can we eat?
Yeah. I'm about to eat this. Yes.
You ain't gotta stop it.
You have a microwave?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Wait a minute, let me see. It still might be good without a microwave.
not bad.